Well, when we came down to the last three cities for the whole America's Cup, Jeddah was one of them, Malaga and ultimately Barcelona. And I really at that stage just thought it wasn't quite time, we weren't quite ready. But I always knew that in saying no, that we weren't going to come here, that we'd probably have a regatta here. And so it's come to pass. And there's, for every reason, I mean, it's a great place, the people are great, the sailing conditions, as everyone's seen now, are perfect. Things happen. And it's the future, and they've got very much a culture of promoting the sport to youth. The academy behind us puts through 40 children a day, 2,000 so far, and they've got a waiting list of 2 years, and they've got a fleet of boats to teach them. So, well, does that mean that yachting's going to, grow massively in Saudi Arabia? I'm not sure, but certainly they're putting their best foot forward and promoting a sport for the youth, of which 60% are under 34 years old, of a sport that we love.
We've obviously reviewed a lot of how we were sailing the boat and how the other teams were sailing their boats, because it was the first time you actually got good quality footage of all the teams sailing. And so, we've done a lot of review and got a few things we definitely want to try. We actually haven't sailed the One Design boat since Villanova, so we've seen the other teams have been here training a fair bit the last couple of weeks, and so we've got a bit of catch up to do. But we're pretty confident. We know we need to make some improvements to go one better, and looking forward to the challenge. There's no question everyone's going to be better at this event than they were at the first one. As always, when you sail around on your own all the time, you kind of sail the way that you think you should sail the boat, and as soon as you start sailing and racing other teams, you get to see interpretations on how you can sail this boat. And so we're expecting the fleet to be significantly closer. One thing's for sure is that if you get good, consistent, stable wind, the boats go very even speeds, and so starting's going to be very critical, and that first upwind, managing your lane and not getting tacked on. I think we got tacked on a couple of times in Villanova on that final day, and it's just incredibly difficult to find a bit of fresh air to attack again. So we had a lot of focus on the starting, and that'll be a lot of, I think, everyone's focus in the warm-up days here is all the practice starts, so you get your timing and positioning correct, because as we saw, if you get off the start line in good shape and you're ahead at the first cross, the only way to really lose it from there is boat handling errors. We're definitely here to go one better. We're here to win this event. It's been it was disappointing, obviously, not to win the last one. So, we're here to keep improving our sailing, racing and communication skills, but, we feel like we have the skills on board and the support around us to win the event. And, I think everyone would say the same thing. They're here to win. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting to be building up to our second AC preliminary regatta. It's obviously a new venue for everyone, one that no one's raced at, so it's all going to be about learning the conditions, getting used to it. We've arrived pretty late compared to some of the teams, so we're definitely trying to make that transition pretty quick. Yeah, well, I think it was a real shame in the last preliminary regatta in Villanova to not get that opportunity to race the finale. Our whole obviously strategy going through was to make sure we got through, and then it's winner take all from there. So yeah, it was a real shame not to get that opportunity, but this week we'll be going out with that same philosophy of just trying to get as many points on the board as we can. Yeah, I think the racing's going to go up another level. It felt like in that last event, a few of us had little edges in certain conditions, but I'm pretty sure that'll will all be equalised. Everyone's been putting a whole heap of training in, building up to this event. So yeah, the racing's going to be at a really, really high level.